Hey guys, back at you. Dobby back at you, and I got another story. Civil War One this time. They call it Old Green Eyes of Chickamauga. The Battle of Chickamauga, fought in September 1863 in the woods and fields of northern Georgia, was a brutal bloodbath. Over 34,000 casualties in 2 days. The second bloodiest of the entire war. The Confederates won, but at a cost that left the ground soaked and the air thick with the cries of the dying. One spot in particular near the Snodgrass Hill and the Brotherton cabin became infamous even then, a thicket where hand-to-hand fighting was so savage that men clubbed each other with rifle butts after ammo ran dry. Years later, decades really, hikers, park rangers, and locals started reporting something strange on moonless nights, or when the mist hung low over the battlefield. A pair of glowing green eyes floating about 5 or 6 feet off the ground, moving silently through the trees, not attached to any body at first, just those eyes, bright as lanterns, watching. Then the stories get worse. A Union veteran touring the field in the 1890s claimed he saw them first. 2 emerald orbs drifting toward him from the direction of the old Winfrey field. He froze, thinking it was foxfire or swamp gas, but the eyes came closer, and he swore he heard ragged breathing, like a man who'd taken a bayonet to the lungs and was still lying or trying to draw air. When the eyes were maybe 10 yards away, a shape flickered around them, tall, ragged uniform hanging off bones. Face half-shadowed, but with a mouth twisted in a scream that never came out. The thing raised what looked like a rifle, then vanished as a cloud passed the moon. Over the years, the sightings piled up. Park visitors in the 20th century reported the same green eyes pacing alongside their cars in the Battlefield Loop Road, keeping perfect speed. Then darting into the woods. Some say it was the ghost of a Confederate soldier who'd been scalped or mutilated in the chaos, hence the head floating without a proper body. Others figured it was a Native American spirit, since the area had Cherokee history before the war, angered by the white man's slaughter on sacred ground. But the scariest version comes from a group of Boy Scouts camping near the battlefield in the 1970s, or so the tale goes. Details shift like fog. They were telling ghost stories around the fire when one kid shone his flashlight into the trees. There they were, 2 glowing green eyes staring back from the underbrush. The boys laughed it off at first, until the eyes started moving toward them, slow and deliberate. No sound of footsteps, no rustle of leaves, just those eyes getting bigger. The scoutmaster yelled for everyone to get in the tents. As they scrambled, one boy tripped and dropped his light. In the beam on the ground, he saw it clear for a second. A translucent figure in tattered gray, no legs below the knees, just trailing mist. Face a ruin of wounds, eyes burning that unnatural green. It stopped at the edge of the firelight, raised a hand like it was beckoning. Then the fire flared up bright, sparks shooting high. and when the light died down, the eyes were gone. The next morning, no tracks, no sign, but every boy in the troop swore the same thing. As the thing faded, they heard a single whispered word carried on the wind: Chickamauga. Rangers still get reports. Folks driving the park at dusk see green reflections in their rear view that aren't headlights. Some say if you stop and call out, the eyes appear closer and closer until they're right at your window. Most people laugh it off as legend, but on quiet nights, when the cicadas go silent and the mist creeps across the old battle lines, a lot of folks keep driving a little faster past Chickamauga, because sometimes those green eyes aren't just watching, they're waiting. Sleep tight out there, and if you're ever near the Georgia battlefield after dark, maybe keep your eyes on the road. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you get something out of that, even if it's a good night's sleep. And I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. Bye.